Welcome to Nelson Academy of Agricultural Sciences Online. I'm Mr. Nelson, your agriculture instructor, and today I want to spend a little time going over what you can expect in each of the courses and what activities you'll be involved in from week to week. The first thing I will have you do is some reading, and I think reading is a really important activity. And so we'll do some reading out of an e-text. Here's an example of what that would be like, and so you'd have some information to read through on an e-text. But I'd also put a lot of articles from some of the agricultural publications for you to read each week as well, and pertaining to the subject area. So those will be the types of readings, and we won't do a lot of reading, but I think it's important that we do some, and so we will be doing that each week. Now the other thing that we'll be doing is PowerPoint each week, and here's just an example of some of the slides that you might see. And as we go down through here, I would go through these PowerPoints. These will not just be here for you to read. I will be going through these and explaining things to you as we go, just as you see here today. And these will be very interactive PowerPoints and not just something for you to read. So you will be hearing from me on these PowerPoints each week. Then we would go in and do some things to help you learn some terms. And one of the ways that we'll do that is with some interactive crossword puzzles. And here's a good example of one. I filled in item number 16, which says wine is often made from these, and I typed in the word grapes. And so you go through and do these crosswords each week, and it'll help you with some of the terms that you would need to learn for each of the lessons that we'll be doing. Now, as I told you earlier, we'll be doing a lot of interactivity, and so here's a good example of an activity that we'll be doing. And here's a plant cell, and what we can do is we can go through here, and this interactive portion of the class will help you with learning some parts of the cell. For example, here's a cell wall, and this is a plant cell now. We come in here and we see the cell membrane, and we can move down through here to see the nucleus of the cell and so on and so forth. So we'll learn some of the parts this way. And then as we move down here a little bit in this particular activity, you'll notice that it's got all the different parts of the cell listed. We can click on that, and then it'll tell us what each of the parts um, do, and why they're important, and all of those kinds of things. So you see a lot of interactive things like this. You'll see a lot of this kind of hands-on interactive type activities in the courses. And then each week I'll have you be a part of a forum. And so I'll put out a question or two each week, which I'll have you respond to. And these could be your opinion, or they may be the data-driven type answers based on the lesson. But we would have you do that, and then I'd ask you to respond to about two or three of your classmates each week, so that you have a chance to be involved in a class discussion with your peers, and see what they think about each of these areas, but also to learn from them as well. They'll have a lot of good things to share, as you will have things to share with your peers as well. Now, I'm going to have you be involved in some of the technology as well. And as you see, I just brought up in the middle of the screen here a small sound recorder, a simple little thing that you all have on your computers. And so what we will do is we just have you do a quick little podcast, and you just click the button here. I'll probably have a few things for you to respond to. You'd simply save these, link them to an email, and send them back to me, or share them with your peers on the website, on the Moodle website, and so we'd have you do some podcasting, and we'll probably use things like digital cameras and things like that to have you show me some of the projects that you're working on in the courses. So this is a good example of what you'll be doing each week. I get a lot of hands-on, a lot of interactive, and I think you'll really enjoy some of the activities that we have for you. So I hope to see you all this fall, and that you can learn some of the exciting world of agriculture. Thank you.